electronically raped. They made me the bad person. Like, I did something bad.
Paris Hilton, the OG queen of reality TV, has just unleashed a bombshell about none other than her former BFF, Kim Kardashian. Paris Hilton has lifted the curtain on Kim's parenting skills, or lack thereof, and it's sending shockwaves through the digital realm. Paris didn't hold back when she called out Kim for her, shall we say, unique approach to motherhood. It seems like Kim's been leaning heavily on her army of nannies to handle the heavy lifting when it comes to raising her kiddos. But while the nannies are putting in the hard yards, Kim's reaping all the rewards. Fans have been buzzing about Kim's nanny reliance for a while now, but hearing it straight from Paris's lips, well, that's a whole new level of scandal. The internet went into a frenzy with folks from every corner chiming in on Kim's parenting style. But here's where things really heat up. How did Kim herself react to Paris's bombshell revelation? Let's just say she didn't take it lying down. You know how she's always singing from the rooftops about how she's a supermom, juggling kids, business, and everything in between? Well, it turns out it's more smoke and mirrors. Kim has been spinning this yarn about being the ultimate hands-on mom, helping with homework, doing the school drop-offs, the whole shebang. But let's pause for a reality check, shall we? Many of us mere mortals know that wrangling kids and keeping your life on track is no walk in the park. And for a while, Kim had us all believing she was some sort of parenting superhero. But guess what? The truth always has a funny way of wiggling its way to the surface. Not only did Paris Hilton let slip that Kim's not exactly pulling all the parenting weight herself, but even one of the Kardashian nannies spilt the tea. Turns out Kim's MIA for a whopping 95% of the time. Her kids are practically on a first-name basis with their nannies because they see their mom about as often as a shooting star. Rare and fleeting. And Kim wasn't just content with talking. Oh no, she was actively trying to hide the fact that she had an army of nannies on standby. Every time the cameras rolled for their reality show, it was like a cover-up to keep the nannies out of sight. But paparazzi aren't easily fooled. They caught it all on camera, the nannies being shuffled out of sight. Looks like Kim's house of cards came tumbling down, revealing a whole lot more than just her parenting style. Parents from all walks of life logging onto their social media accounts to find out that their superhero mom Kim Kardashian might just have a little help behind the scenes. Talk about a plot twist. One user poured their heart out, saying they spent years feeling like they were falling short because they thought Kim was doing it all solo. Can you blame them? It's tough enough juggling work and kids without feeling like you're coming up short against a Hollywood superstar. And then there's the disappointment, the feeling of being let down by someone you looked up to. Another fan lamented how they idolized Kim as the ultimate supermom, only to find out she had a whole team of nannies on standby. But you know what's truly heartening? Seeing folks call it like they see it. One user straight up said they never bought into the whole Kim K's a supermom narrative. With Kim's crazy schedule, it's a wonder she's even got time to breathe, let alone handle parenting solo. Turns out Kim K's not exactly winning any awards for Best Boss of the Year. In fact, she's giving us major Mean Girl vibes with her treatment of those hard-working nannies. Let's break it down, shall we? These nannies aren't just clocking in and out. They're practically running the Kardashian household while Kim reaps all the rewards. And what do they get in return? Well, let's just say it's not exactly sunshine and roses. These poor souls are working overtime only to be met with screams and tantrums not just from Kim, but from the little ones too. North, the pint-sized princess herself, told her nanny she's no longer needed. And it doesn't stop there. Khloe's kids are getting in on the action too, leaving scratches and bruises in their wake. One brave former nanny stepped into the spotlight to spill the tea on Kim's less than stellar behaviour. According to her, it's a never-ending cycle of tantrums over trivial matters. And here's where Paris Hilton swoops in like the superhero she is, shining a light on the stark contrast between her and Kim's nanny game. Paris doesn't play coy. She's proud to shout from the rooftops about her nanny Gina, who's been her right-hand woman since day one. Unlike Kim, Paris understands the value of a good nanny, someone who's not just there for the diaper changes, but who truly gets kids' needs and development. Growing up in a household where nannies were the norm, Paris knows firsthand the importance of treating them with respect and dignity. She doesn't just throw money at them, she's there to lend a helping hand whenever they need it. Fans are buzzing with excitement, finally seeing a celeb like Paris stepping up to the plate and being real about needing a little extra help with the kiddos. And can we just take a moment to appreciate the sighs of relief echoing across social media? One fan put it perfectly, expressing their sheer relief at seeing Paris break the silence around nannies. It's like a breath of fresh air in a sea of fake perfection. And it's not just about Paris being relatable, it's about smashing those unrealistic expectations that have been weighing down parents for far too long. Another fan hit the nail on the head, highlighting the importance of working moms, seeing that even celebs with all the resources in the world need a helping hand. It's high time we waved goodbye to the glorified myth of the do-it-all parent and embraced the reality that it takes a village, even in Hollywood. There's always that one skeptic in the crowd questioning whether Paris's nanny talk is just another publicity stunt. Could she really be opening up for the sake of being relatable, or is it just all smoke and mirrors for her brand? It's a valid question, no doubt, considering how often celebs have hidden agendas up their sleeves. But when you stack up Paris against Kim in the eyes of the fans, it's clear who's winning the popularity contest. Paris's openness and honesty are earning her major brownie points, while Kim's secrecy is leaving fans feel a little, well, let down. Looks like being real really does pay off in the court of public opinion. While Paris is out here giving credit where credit's due to her nanny squad, Kim's doing everything in her power to keep those nannies hidden away like some sort of dirty little secret. When Paris spilled the tea on Kim's parenting gig, it wasn't just a little splash. It was a tidal wave of truth crashing down on Kim's carefully constructed facade, and it left her steaming mad. But here's where things get a bit murky. Why exactly was Kim so hot under the collar about Paris's comments? If Kim really cared about her kids' upbringing, she wouldn't be MIA 90% of the time. When Paris Hilton stepped up to the plate and called her out on it, Kim wasn't just mad about her friend spilling the beans. She was mad about her flawless supermom act getting tarnished. It's not about what Paris said, it's about how it makes Kim look in the eyes of the public. It's like watching a house of cards come crashing down in slow motion. And while some may argue that Paris should have kept her nose out of Kim's business, others see it as a much-needed reality check for the reality TV queen herself. So, what's your take on all this juicy drama? Do you think Paris was right to call out Kim's parenting shenanigans? Or should she have kept her mouth shut? Sound off in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest celebrity scandals. Until next time, folks.